Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. I want to talk to you about purchasing power strategies. What the heck is that? Look, if you were to buy a house a year and a half, 2 years ago, your interest rate would be around 5%, APR 5.136. If you do it now on a conventional loan, you can get a 2.8, 2.9% in that range with an APR of 3.085. If you're a veteran and you're buying a home with a VA mortgage, now you're looking at a rate around 2.375 with a 2.436 APR. APR is a different video. Go look through all my old videos to find that if you want to understand what that is. So your purchasing power at a rate in the 2s that I just described versus a rate around 5 is huge. You could get a property it's $50,000 more in value, $100,000 more in value, and have the same monthly payment as you would have 2 years ago. What's the strategy about? Here's the strategy. If you're a first-time home buyer, buy something. Get out there and buy. If you want to listen to the naysayers saying values are dropping, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know. Look at all my videos. Evidence shows, like the people that say science when it comes to COVID. Yeah, the numbers when it comes to what's going on in real estate is booming, booming. People are multiple bids on one property. Let's say it's a $400,000 asking price. Some are taking $410,000. So you don't want to go higher than what someone's asking when you negotiate, but right now that's what's happening. So values are pushing up. These low rates that continue to get lower are pushing values up, because you can purchase more property with the same payment. So again, what's the strategy? Strategy is buy something right now with this crazy low payment. Condo, townhouse, small single family, whatever it is. Live there. It's your primary residence. You have to live there at least 12 months, 2 years, whatever it is. Now, you're making more money. You say, I want to rent this house. Maybe your family's getting bigger. Maybe now you're getting married, or you're already married but you're adding kids. So you want to upgrade. Keep the house you're in. Especially veterans, you get something at a small value, you can, at $200,000, let's say, at a low rate, you can still get another $300,000 later using your VA benefits. Don't quote me on that. We have to look at every individual's certificate of eligibility to make sure it does work for you. It can work for you. Now, if you buy $500,000, you're kind of maxed out at that amount, because the max is $510 in the areas I work in. What's the point? You buy that house, you live there for a couple years, you have this really tiny, minuscule low payment. Rent is much higher than that payment. Let's say your payment is $2,000 a month. I guarantee you rent is $2,500 or $3,000. Or if your payment is $1,300 a month, I guarantee that the rent is probably $2,000. Once you start renting it out, you move out, buy something else, upgrade. If you're doing VA and a new VA, remember it's 0% down, so you don't need to save for it. If you don't have enough VA benefit, maybe you have to put 3% down or 2% down. Or 1% down. I mean, come on. That's nothing. That's the strategy. Accumulate properties with very low payments and low interest. This way you have rental income coming in. If you're in your 20s or your 30s, even in your 40s, you think 20, 30 years from now, when you're in 50s, 60s, 70s, and you're in retirement and you have 3 or 4 properties, each paying you $2,000, $3,000 a month, do that math. That's $5,000 to $10,000 a month that you have in income in retirement, plus whatever you got in the military if you're a veteran, or whatever disability, or whatever Social Security or retirement, whatever money you put away in 401ks, IRAs, you can add all that to it. Those are the people that I see when they come to me for a mortgage because they want to do something. They have multiple houses paid off and all this income coming in. They're in the best place to retire. So that's a big strategy that I like to use and I want other people to use also. Phil Stevenson, Mortgage Nerd.